WCBI News at 10 starts now.
Recent shootings in Starkville are raising concerns among residents. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. Those concerns are prompting one local organization to spring into action. Tonight, the Oktibbeha County chapter of the NAACP met with residents to talk about ways to stop the violence. Our Quentin Smith, he was at that meeting tonight. Quentin, what are those folks saying about the recent crime?
Well, Scott, they're calling the shootings senseless and say they could have been avoided. Tonight, residents expressed that creating more programs for the youth and developing relationships with police are just a few ways to combat this recent spike in crime.
You cut the news on, it's violent. It's violent.
Willie Earl Thomas says he's sick and tired of hearing about shootings happening in Starkville.
Gunfire erupted outside. It happened at the Chandler Park apartments yesterday.
Tonight's shooting in Starkville is under investigation.
In the past 3 months, WCBI has reported on a total of 4 shootings in Starkville.
It hurts me because that's somebody's child. That's somebody's child, and when it be a fatality, it's too late to say I could have helped that child.
Police say guns are easily accessible to the youth, and they believe that plays a key role in these shootings.
Because of the amount of guns that are being stolen, that we are seeing on the street, amount of guns that we are recovering on a daily basis, the amount of guns that we are running checks on when we stop vehicles.
Residents say the recent crime spike is alarming. That's why they came out to find a solution to this problem and find ways to keep the youth on the right track.
And they see things happening around them, there's no one showing them love. And to me, really, and to be honest, they are crying out for help.
To answer that call of help, the Oktibbeha County chapter of the NAACP is partnering with organizations in the community to come up with a plan and ideas to combat this issue.
And one of the things we're looking at doing, we have 2 DARE officers, and their main job is to go out in the community and to build trust with the community and to interact with these kids.
We need to be more programs for them because they have talent, and let them exercise their talent, their gift. And have someone that just make them feel it, make them feel wanted, be part of the organization.
Now, the NAACP says it will continue to discuss ways to combat this problem during each of its monthly meetings. Scott?
Well, a father found guilty of killing his 5 children was sentenced today. Back in August of 2014, many remember this story. Timothy Jones Jr. murdered all 5 of his children. He then drove around for 9 days with their bodies before dumping them in Alabama. Jones, who was arrested in South Mississippi, confessed to the crime. Today, a jury in South Carolina unanimously agreed on the death penalty. This will be the state's first execution since 2011. A Corinth man wanted in Burnsville is arrested during a safety checkpoint. 29-year-old Jared Weber was wanted on a misdemeanor charge in Burnsville. During the checkpoint, investigators say they found what they think was methamphetamine on Weber. He was arrested and taken to the Tishomingo County Jail and now faces a charge of felony possession of a controlled substance. Time now to toss things over to meteorologist Jacob Dickey to get a first look at our Thursday night forecast. Hey there, Jacob.
Hey Scott, what a week of weather we have had. Such beautiful weather. That continues tonight. Temperature is 65 in Columbus. Our dew point values in the 50s makes it feel refreshing, maybe more like fall weather, should we say, this time of year. Cannot get a better week in the middle of June for what we've got. 60s all across the southeast. As we head to tonight, we're heading close to, not quite, but close to record territory. I think we'll be at 54. The record is 52 with a calm wind and a clear sky overnight. Friday, temperatures warm back up into the 80s out there. Low humidity continues for another day there with a mostly sunny sky. Coming up, we've got some chilly temperatures tonight, of course, some nice Friday, but the humidity is coming back. That means some rain and storms in the forecast also. All of that coming up in just a bit.
The Yazoo backwater area has been underwater for months now, and one Mississippi senator is taking the concerns straight to the president. Courtney Ann Jackson has the new developments.
The push for pumps is not a new one. The plan died in 2008 after EPA officials vetoed it because of concerns it would hurt the wetlands. But there's a twist to Senator Cindy Hyde-Smith's latest pitch. Put in temporary pumps till something more permanent can be built.
This floodwater is trapped, and it's not going anywhere for a long time unless it's pumped out.
Her letter to the president makes note that the feds directed the Corps of Engineers to do the same thing in previous situations.
Temporary pumps like the ones used after Hurricane Katrina and Hurricane Sandy are a short-term solution that can bring some relief. FEMA and the Corps of Engineers have the authority and the funding in place now to get pumps in Mississippi.
Hyde-Smith says the recently approved supplemental disaster funding package is what should provide enough money to deploy temporary pumps in the near future. Warren County Emergency Management Director John Elfer is glad to see a plan gaining ground.
Any, push to get any kind of pump, to pump any amount of water out of there is a great thing.
Elfer notes that no one anticipated the backwater flooding to last this long, and those who live in the area have been pleading for help.
A huge economic impact to those folks. It's a huge emotional toll on them. And this thing has been going on for so long now and not much national attention. So maybe this will get things moving in the right direction.
Courtney Ann Jackson, WCBI News.
2 months ago today, an EF2 tornado changed the landscape of Hamilton. This week, cleanup crews are removing the debris. Our Riley Livingston, she takes a look at how the process is going.
Trees, bricks, and home materials form piles up and down the road in Hamilton. Now crews are out working to remove it.
We are doing the veg, which is anything tree related, and we're also doing C&D, which is construction debris. So anything that has anything to do with how the house is built, like lumber, bricks, flooring, anything like that, that's also being removed too.
15,000 yards of rubble has been picked up since Monday, and while there is still more to do, project manager Hunter Austin says it's going better than expected.
Actually, I didn't expect to have this much done by this point, which is a good thing. It means we're moving along quicker than we expected, so it's always a good thing for residents.
While some piles are already shrinking, crews still need some help.
The biggest thing that homeowners can do to help us is get all their debris out to the right-of-way, which is 15 feet from the side of the road. As close as they can get it, the better off they are.
The trucks has got to sit on the road. They can't get on private property. We got to get this stuff to the road.
Monroe County Supervisor Chip Chisholm says he is happy to see things moving forward.
I'm ready for this stuff to be gone just like the paper law.
Now families can focus on putting their homes back together.
They can come in and start, rebuilding their lives, and I wish them all the luck in the world.
Amazing to still see all that damage there. And Austin tells us there's an estimated 150,000 yards of debris. She says that she expects that project to take about 60 days. Well, the race for Choctaw Tribal Chief began with 6 candidates. Now only 2 remain. Current Chief Phyllis Anderson and former council member Cyrus Ben are now going to a runoff election. CBS affiliate WTOK's Ashley Fortenberry spoke to both candidates about what's next.
The 2019 MBCI tribal elections ended Tuesday with former council member and businessman Cyrus Ben taking the lead over incumbent Chief Phyllis Anderson. Despite the differences, Chief Anderson says she is grateful to the more than 11,000 member tribe, which she calls family.
I believe it would be great for the future generations to make sure that we move forward together as we have done in so many elections.
Ben received 1,591 votes, and Chief Anderson received 1,186. Anderson says she is focused on continuing her efforts for the tribe because she does not believe their work is done.
Well, the Choctaw people know who I am, and they also know of my proven results. And I believe that they should stand with me because of all the progress we've made over the past 8 years. We have made tremendous progress, and we still have so many more things to accomplish.
Ben says he was thrilled when he received the election results and is thankful for all the support.
Well, throughout the campaign, the love and support and encouragement was so great from young and old alike throughout all of our tribal members. And last night, gathering in the atmosphere that we did was just overwhelming.
Ben says he is ready to lead the MBCI.
It was evident yesterday as our Choctaw people went to the poll that they want change. They want a leader who is respectful, who is fair, and will stand by them. And as our slogan has been since we started, we want to move together in the right direction. And I look forward for this opportunity to be their leader.
An official runoff day has not yet been set, but it must be within 30 days of the election.
We got a great view on our MDOT Skycam looking to the southland west of Starkville. Nice clear night, calm, comfortable. Temperature in Starkville is at 63. We're dropping into the 50s tonight. Temperatures are warming up, though, into the weekend. I've got the full forecast coming up after the break.
WCBI First Alert AccuWeather Forecast with meteorologist Jacob Dickey.
Well, what a day we had today. Lots of sunshine. Enjoyed the nice weather. Tonight, we're seeing a clear sky and comfortable weather out there as we head over to Vernon. Temperature is 65 at Durham's Pharmacy. Dew point is at 59. That is the reason it feels so great out there. When we got dew points in the 50s in June, let alone any other time of year, it feels wonderful outside. Nice, crisp, and cool night coming for us. Open the windows, as I like to say. Free air conditioning tonight. We're at 65 in Columbus, 60 in Amory, 70 in Aliceville, 62 in Calhoun City. Oxford, the first one to the gates of 50s. It's 59 there right now at the 10 o'clock hour. Now, the clear sky above us here is thanks to that cold front that swept off to the east there. You can see that line of clouds. That's the back side of it. We're left with a very nice and clear night for us here. Temperatures will be dropping all the way down into the middle 50s. We should be in the mid to upper 60s this time of year. 54 will feel very nice by morning in Columbus and in Starkville. 55 in West Point. 56 in Amory. Now, with all the great weather, today was a fantastic day to visit the summer reading program at the Columbus Lowndes Public Library. Mother Goose, of course, hosts that every summer. Great to see over 100 kids talk about weather, read some books, and, of course, do some science. Love getting out into the community and seeing kids. Thanks for the invite, and, of course, it's great weather on Friday to get to your local library and pick up a book and read outside. Temperatures are in the 80s. Yes, that looks a little warm, but when you've got dry air in place, very comfortable air for us here. We'll see a few clouds out there. Southeast winds between 5 and 10 miles an hour. I've got us at 84 in Tupelo, Amory, 83 in Houston, and 82 in Pontotoc. We'll see those mid-80s also into the Golden Triangle. Columbus, 85 will be our high. We'll see 86 in West Point and in Macon, 85 in Ackerman and in Eupora. West Alabama, temperatures in the mid-80s for us. 84 in Solent, 85 in Vernon and in Reform, 86 in Aliceville. Now, as we look ahead here in Futurecast overnight tonight into tomorrow, watch the winds. They're out of the north or so overnight tonight, but when we get to the day on Friday, you'll really see those winds pick up by Friday night out of the south with clouds increasing. That is that Gulf moisture coming back to us. That south wind brings a lot of the Gulf of Mexico moisture in, and our dew points will climb through the day on Saturday into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, where we'll have dew points in the upper 60s and low 70s. Temperatures in the 90s, very much more of a summer-like pattern, traditionally what we see in the south here. Of course, that boundary, once it erodes off to our south, that's when that south moisture kicks on in here, and we'll be seeing those chances for some scattered showers and thunderstorms pick back up here into Sunday, as well as into the early part of the week here. So some scattered storms on Father's Day. I still think grilling will be okay outside with Dad. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, very much like a summer pattern there. We've got 80s, the chance for some of those pop-up afternoon showers and storms, as well as that summer humidity sticking around.
Sounds of Summer officially kicks off at the downtown Riverwalk here in Columbus. Tonight, the band Style took the stage to perform in front of dozens of excited people. Many people brought their chairs, blankets, grabbed some food, drank some beer, and listened to the music. There was even a snow cone stand for the kiddos. Tonight kicks off the series of Thursday night jams that will continue on the 27th. The Dogs are already in Omaha. Our sports team, they're almost there. We catch up with them on the road, coming up a little bit later in sports.
WCBI News at 10 with Scott Martin.
Welcome back, everyone. When your kids are sick, you want to make sure that they have the best care. Tonight, we look at when you need to go to your pediatrician or you need to make that trip to the ER in our Health Talk with Baptist.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pam Sykes, a pediatrician at Baptist Memorial Hospital, Golden Triangle. One of the most common questions I get from parents is, when do I need to take my child to the emergency room? We need to remember that ER stands for emergency room, which means it is for life or death emergencies. This would mean health concerns that cannot wait until morning when a patient could see their regular pediatrician. The definition of an emergency can be subdivided by age, and today we will discuss recommendations for infants and children over 2 months old. In a child over 2 months old, the concern of fever does not cause immediate need need for hospitalization, but still is an important sign that tells us there's an infection. So in an infant or child this age, they should be taken to the ER if they are having trouble breathing, appear dehydrated, suffer trauma or toxic ingestion, have a seizure, or have other significant changes in their level of consciousness. I often remind parents that ER docs are trained for life and death emergencies and are not trained for routine infant child care. A runny nose, cough, cold, congestion, constipation, pink eye, these are all symptoms that are not generally life-threatening and are best managed by your child's regular physician. Join us next time for Health Talk with Baptist.
Mail your topic suggestions to healthtalk@wcbi.com. Health Talk has been brought to you by Baptist Memorial Hospital Golden Triangle.
The MSU Alma Dogs may already be in Nebraska, but our WCBI Road Dogs, they're still playing catch-up. We check in with the crew on the road to Omaha when we come back.
WCBI Sports with Tom Ebel.
What's going on, everyone? Still on the road to Omaha here in who knows where, Missouri, making our way. It's been a busy day, long day, hanging out here in the back seat.
Yeah.
The GOAT, Courtney Robb, driving right now. Courtney, say hello.
Hello, fans.
We're almost there, just a few hours out. Mississippi State, big day tomorrow, practice day, media day. If you're in town, they're signing autographs and they'll have open practice at 3 o'clock. So Mississippi State will practice from 3 to 4. We'll hear a little bit from head coach Chris Lavonis and Auburn head coach Butch Thompson, Amory native and former Mississippi State Bulldog assistant Butch Thompson. We'll hear more from them coming up tomorrow morning. Follow us on all our social media accounts, me at Tom_Ebel, Courtney at Courtney Robb, and Chris at Chris_Bolton 12.
Yeah.
I got that right? All right, cool. And so, big day tomorrow, also 6:30 p.m. Make sure you tune in for our Oma Dogs One Thing Left to Do special. It's going to be chock full of all sorts of cool stuff from not only the players and the coaches, but also we'll give you a tour of the park, say hi to some of the people that made the long trek to Omaha. So it's going to be a really busy, a lot of fun day. It's going to be a really fun day. It's going to be a crazy day, and hopefully a little bit better than spending 15 hours in a car. but hey, the ride is what it is, and we're looking forward to a really fun week. And of course, game day on Sunday, Mississippi State and Auburn, first pitch at 6:30. So make sure you tune in to WCBI Sports all throughout the weekend. For one more time, Chris and Courtney, say hello, say goodbye.
Bye, I'm focused on the road.
That's it. We'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.
That's it. Tom Ebel, Chris Bolton, Courtney Robb, report for WCBI Sports. Scott will send it back to you in Columbus.
Mississippi State, they have not forgot about the students and faculty who are on campus this summer. This evening, the Center for Student Activities hosted a kickoff to summer school barbecue. Free food and games attracted dozens of students and staff to MSU's drill field. Staff members say the summer cookout is just a small way to help students beat boredom over the summer. And Jacob, tonight, a good night for a barbecue.
Yeah, good night for barbecue. Really, the next few days, honestly, or anything outside. Hammock, pool, barbecue, grill. I don't know, what else? What else can we think of?
Oh, gosh.
Read a book outside. Just get outside and enjoy.
Ooh, back road. Ooh, I love going down some back roads.
With some music. Have music in it, right?
Sounds good to me.
Scott's going to sing, I think, maybe.
But the humidity's coming back, isn't it?
Yes, it is, unfortunately, though. So, enjoy this nice weather we've had. We've been really blessed with this June weather we've had.
Oh, we have. I don't think, have we had a June like this?
Don't think so.
Ever? I don't know. All right.
Not this long.
Thanks, Jacob. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.